Alright, Webfoot Trail. I'm expecting it to look a little maintained because they did a work party on it this weekend. And right off the bat, I can see they've done some cutting of the blackberries. Wow, they did a lot of work on this. I bet there was weed whackers galore. So, when I read about this work party, I said, you know what? I'm going to go up there, take my bike. I'm going to do some work on the work party, help them out. Then I'll go for a ride. Uh-oh. This is not good. Why are we stopped? Okay. Woo, woo. Okay, we had to stop. Ron was adjusting his suspension. It'd be nice to have a bike you could adjust your suspension on. Oh, anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, we were talking about joining the work party, and it looks like they did an awesome job on this. From what the internet said, they're having some sort of Webfoot race up here. Whoa.
For any new rider, that little brook that we just came down.
You mean the one I just about crashed on?
That one.
Yes!
That would freak out any new rider.
So what I'm going to have to do is when I make my video, take still frames out of it and say, this could be a problem. Approach slowly. So that's what I'm doing on the reader video.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, yeah, but you're right. I almost dumped it back there. It's like, oh crap. Dude, I don't like it. Ugh. Okay, that could be a problem for new riders. That big drop off. Oh, my purpose today is to make a trails for relatively new riders at Walker Valley. And this will be a supplement to my next videos that I'm currently working on, which is trails for relatively new riders in Reader. So, on Monday I'm up in Reader filming all the stuff for my next video. Went wonderfully, had a great time. Then on the trip home, oh my gosh. Highway 2, an hour and a half to go like 3.5 miles. On to 405. Spend another 2 hours on 405 to get down into the Kent area. Like, I almost spent more time in traffic than I did riding. And that totally burned me out from actually being in the vehicle. So I canceled. I'm not going to ride 67 miles up to Walker to do a work party after I just spent that much time in the traffic to start with. So as far as new riders go, except for those 2 spots back there, this is a relatively benign trail. And this is the trail we always use for our warm-up. You know, because you got to get the tires warm, get them flexible and pliable, get the engine warm, get your muscles loose. Yeah. Of course, I get a head start on that. I always do a full bout of yoga before I go for a ride. Not having flexible muscles when you're trying to make quick movements, bad deal. I think when Ron was teaching me how to ride, this was probably the very first trail he ever took me on. I'll have to check with him on that. Could have been Jam Trail. Okay, this is Cavanaugh. At this point, if you don't want to try a little bit more of a challenge, you just go down that route and you'll hit the main road. Cavanaugh, the vast majority of this section of Cavanaugh is not that bad. This corner right here, they fixed it. Used to be a nightmare. Now it's a piece of cake. Then you're going to go through here, you're going to have some big roots. Take your time. And then you have some big rocks with water. But there's plenty of ways around it if you're going slow enough. This is the only part of this trail that I absolutely hate. And I would, just one obstacle, I would take this trail off of the beginner just for this one obstacle. Alright, last time I came up here I dumped it. Let's give it a try. Okay. Oh! I got off kilter, yeah. And then I left paint. Okay. Oh. I meant for it to be in gear. There we go.
Yeah, you left a little.
See, that's why I painted the bottom of my skid plate, in case I ever missed the fact that I hit. Okay, this trail is off the beginner list. All because of this, yes.
Yeah, if you're coming this way,
piece of cake.
It'd be okay.
Oh yeah, because you could go down that side.
Yeah, going down this stuff is always easier.
Yeah. Yeah, show off. You got those long legs. Those are freakishly long legs. He's giving me a hard time because he can reach the ground. Alright, we're going to hop on the other section of Cavanaugh. This is another trail that I cut my teeth on. Right across the face. Got my glasses wet. Look at that. Ron brought cutters. I got some cutters in my backpack. Now, as far as a beginner goes, this loose rock, that presents a little bit of a problem. At least it did for me. And eventually, as a beginner, I learned that if you learn to get up on the berms, you can avoid the loose rock. At first I was afraid to get up on the berms because I thought I'd fall over. Okay, I love this part. Here we go. It's steep. Go! Lean forward, lean forward. You lean back, that thing's so steep, your front end's going to come right up off the ground. Even on this bike. But anyway, I was saying, once I learned I could not hit loose rock, by learning how to not fall over when I'm on a berm, that's a skill I tried to master immediately. But I heard something behind me. Alright, now this trail does have some seriously steep downhills. But if you're new and you go slow, it shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. More, oh, we're gonna cut the, more maintenance.
This whole section here is,
We just spent about 15 minutes cutting blackberries back. Here's the first of the hills I was telling you about. The real problem's at the bottom of each of them. Oh yeah, we could spend the whole day up here cutting blackberries. Okay, this one's tricky. And coming up this part here is a real nightmare. So coming down this trail, beginner, possible. Coming up it, I don't recommend it. Oh, look at this. This is new. Okay. I'm going to take this trail off the beginner list. Completely off the beginner list. Because of that.
man, we could spend all day up here.
That's what I was just saying. Hey, let's cut these blackberries. Whoa. Whoa. Don't clutch it. Muddled Meanderings. Parts of this trail are very doable. Doable? Is that a word? Anyway, user-friendly for new beginners, and other parts definitely are not. This particular route, as a beginner, terrified me. Until I figured out you just have to have enough speed to get up over it. Hey, last time I went around the corner, there's a tree in the way. Wow, look at this. It is some serious trim in here. Good job. Very impressive. Okay, this is not what I would call a beginner trail. Like right here. You're a beginner, that's a nightmare. Come around this corner, you gotta make a quick decision, turn left. Otherwise you hit those roots. There's times when trail familiarity, it makes a big difference. Yeah, this right here terrified me. It used to be a lot worse than that. Some of these obstacles get better with time. Better being easier to get over, and others get worse with time. Guess it depends on how many people are spinning their tires trying to get over it. Okay, we're going to hop off Muddled Meandering. This hill here will terrify you if you're a beginner. Because you're going around a corner, there's loose gravel. Oh, it actually gets steeper than this. Then you have this ridge right down the middle if your tire falls into. Boom. This is getting harder and harder to go around. So if you lean too much, my legs are too short. Ah! Okay, ready? Ah! See, I never stop on a hill like this for exactly that reason. I'll be right there. Short legs.
You fall on that corner.
Yeah. Ah. Woo. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh. Yeah, look at this. Don't stop on that corner. If your legs are too short to reach the ground on the low side. Because you're having to lean toward the low side. And then going down here, the first time I did it, the bike basically went into runaway. You saw on the right hand side there's a trail. That's all the people that lose control going down that hill. Okay, back onto Muddled Meandering. Part 2. Not a beginner trail. Coming around this corner, I've crashed. Not this one. Right where he's at. You get past these rocks, and then right here, I hit that rock right there. Bent my shifter. I think it's the first time I ever damaged my bike. Nope, it wasn't the shifter I bent, it was the brake. But I would definitely call this an intermediate. If you have some riding skill, it's definitely doable. So I'll have to break this up into maybe 3 videos. No, 2 videos. I don't want to do any expert riding today. So it'll be a video on beginner trails and intermediate trails. Look at all these big rocks. You gotta wonder how they wind up loose in the middle of the trail. Looks like those guys just going up and down each trail.
What's that?
Those guys look like they're just going up and down each of the trails one at a time.
Well, I think
Okay, let's head to Jam Trail. This is basically the only beginner trail down here in Walker that we would actually call beginner. You have to have some semblance of skill for all the rest of it. Oh, that's cute. All right, you look good. Stop and listen. Do we hear anybody?
I don't hear anybody on the trail.
I hear somebody.
That's down the road.
Okay. This is Jam Trail. You could put your mother on a bike, or your grandmother, and send her down this trail. And she should be okay. It's actually the main trail coming out of the main parking lot on the north side of Walker. It's plenty wide because it's both a bike trail and a quad trail. Ron and I have had to remove a couple trees out of this trail after we come up here after windstorms. So we're usually the first ones to find all this down stuff. And since we usually ride on the weekday instead of the weekend, that makes it another reason why we're usually the first ones up here. Windstorms don't normally happen on the weekend here. You can see I'm not even having to take it out of third and fourth gear. Whoa, that was a nice little drop off. Yeah, this ride was a spur of the moment. I was up in Evans Creek with my neighbors. We were riding razors up there. And on the way back, Ron texts me, "Hey, you want to do Walker tomorrow?" Today is Sunday. I said, "Heck yeah, let's do it." Yes, that's fun. Look at that. This used to be kind of tough through here, but they fixed it. All right. Let's see what parking lot looks like. So, Jam Trail. You can head that direction. It'll take you out to the road in short order. This direction here takes you back to the parking lot. Whee! Ride the berms! Whee! Do it again! Don't go too high though. I was down to Tulia. I was talking to Ron. Ron says the place for people to learn how to ride is actually Tulia. When I pointed out to him, to me, I hated that place as a new person because of all the loose gravel. He goes, "Well, the loose gravel is the only thing hard about Tulia. Other than that, it's all flat trails." So he does have a point there. If you're trying to learn how to ride, Tulia would probably be the best place for you to go.
The quad coming your way.
Any more? Okay. You just need to quickly adapt and learn how to keep your balance on loose gravel. And then something that may not seem common sense is loose gravel is better handled at speed. I know, that doesn't make any sense. Because I'm afraid I'm going to fall over if I hit loose gravel. Well, if you're turning in loose gravel, yes, you will fall over. But if you're going straight, loose gravel, at speed, you just skip over it. Alright, so what we're doing is put the fist up, meaning I'm the last guy. That's like rider etiquette you learn. Look at this. It's going to get crowded up here today. Okay, we're going to go back up and do that other leg on Jam Trail. You can show you what it looks like. Parking lot was pretty busy. I'm kind of surprised to see that because normally Walker, being one of the only 3 places that's open in the winter, is busy in the winter, but in the summer everybody else is going to all the other places. Alright, this is the second part of Jam Trail, and it goes out to the main road. It's a little teeny more challenging. Maybe you don't want to put grandma on a bike on this part. The other one, definitely, you can do it. That could be scary for a beginner. This would be a great trail to start building up your balancing skills on. Nice. Oh, that was fun. Oh, look at the scenery. Nice. After riding Ron's bike, I can so tell he's holding back. I believe I'm in 5th gear on a trail. Oh, I like that smell. Somebody's using a 2-cycle engine, and they're using that same oil that they use in the little Cox engines. You know, the remote control. Easy. Alright.
So now I'm just going to take the road down to Muddled.
Absolutely. Let's make it happen, Captain. Start the bike. Muddled meandering. We're just using this to get up. Oh, this is one we just came down. Front end came up. that's where I fell over. That's a big rock. More muddled meandering. Now this part here is extremely tricky because it's slick. And obviously it's got a lot of loose stuff. Last one.
Yep, Dave.
Last
Have a
one.
good one.
Okay. Gets crowded. Another reason why we don't like riding on Saturdays, weekdays, or weekends. Ranks real high on the not beginner trail. Now look at this. Ah! Blackberry. Okay, we would normally find a spot to park and they'll go cut that. But Ron just told me he's got to go to work today. Mandatory overtime. Wow! So, instead of cutting blackberries, we're going to try to get some riding in. Of course, when he leaves, I'm going to stay. And I can cut some blackberries. Nice. This is such a fun trail. If you have the skills, this is definitely on the must-do list. Around the corner, up on the hill, back around, turn before you hit the... Oh look, there's a roof. Oh, more roots. Oh. Ooh. That was a bad combination of roots. I love that trail. Oh. Okay. Short person. Boy Scout trail. If you're new, stay off that one. Narrow with deep trenches. At the very top's got a huge divot, or a mud pit, that could swallow your entire bike. We're going to the Easy Valley Connector. I would classify this... Oh no. Okay. That's a nice looking rig.
See, now that's one side like with the nice big tires.
Yes. Nice. Alright, this is how all the 4x4s have to go up there to get to the other half of the trail, so it's very well used. Now, let's see how beginner friendly it is. Okay. I know when I was a beginner I made it up it several times. See a lot of loose rock. You get several choices. On this trail, because it's a main thoroughfare, you gotta look for a lot of traffic. Alright, well, this is hard deciding. Is it beginner doable or not? The only thing I can judge by is the fact that when I was a beginner, I did it. Now, in the winter, this section through here is really slick. And let me see, yeah, right here. This wall is just slick mud waiting to take you down. That Boy Scout trail I was telling you about pops up right on the other side of this bridge. Right there. All right. All right. Oh, the sign is gone. Whoa, whoa!
So this is part of Ridge Ram, and I've not been through it since they did all the rock climbing stuff. So we can give it a shot and see if we can make it through.
I've never been here.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. So in theory, this is Ridge Ram. We've never been here before. It's a 4x4 trail. Yeah. My foot pegs don't clear there. Okay, so I'll go up. Oh, short legs. Not beginner trail. I guess Ron says they just put that in recently. I personally love being on 4x4 trails. It's a good combination of some challenge with relaxing riding. Uh-oh. Try to make our minds up. Where to go? I think this is relatively new to Ron as well. Okay. Yep, he's saying this is probably not a good idea. There's a bypass over on the other side. Let's see if I can get around without falling over. Yes. Woo! I know why that front end came up. Because he breathed on the throttle. Whoa! Who put that tree there? Oh, this is the trail I've always seen from down below. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Wow. I had completely forgotten this is here. And I remember when they built this, this was horrible for just huge boulders. Yeah, okay. Alright, that would be a fun 4x4 trail to go up. Oh, this is Ridge Ram as well?
Yeah, so this is the other Ridge Ram, and you're going to recognize the first little bit.
Right. This is what I thought Ridge Ram was. I didn't know that was Ridge Ram back there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, now this is Ridge Ram that I've always known about. We use this one a lot. It's an access road to a lot of the other trails that we ride on. Whoa. Hard to hold one hand up when you're trying to ride. So this here, we normally hop off here and go down this. This is crisscross, not a beginner trail. I don't think we've ever gone.
Okay, so this trail depends entirely if it's wet or dry on the difficulty.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do it. Careful, there are trenches.
Okay, cool. Hi.
How's it going? Good. Right if I take along? Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Okay. Well, we picked up another rider. Okay, this part of the trail is not for beginners. And like Ron was saying, entirely depends on whether there's mud. Uh-oh.
I want to see what this is.
All right.
I don't know if it probably doesn't go anywhere, but I want to look.
Let's go take a look. It looks like a major road. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's a single track. I don't think that's one we want to take. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not on the map. Oh no! I didn't wear my gaiters today. It has been dry for months. Ha ha ha! Our tag. Ooh! have never been on this trail either. I thought I had done everything in Walker. Neat. And this is Ridge Ram Trail. So Ron doesn't do 4x4 trails, which is why I've never been on this. There you go. That was fun.
So that was Ridge Ram.
I have never been on that.
No, I didn't think so.
You've been holding up. Yes. Doug's Loop. Doug's Loop is not a beginner's ride. On Doug's Loop. Missed a gear back there. Woo! Oh. Breathe, Bill, breathe. Okay, I think, are we still on Doug's Loop? I was not paying attention. Yeah. Uh-oh. Blackberry. After I drop Ron off, maybe I'll come back up and cut that. Okay, hopping on to Kim and Monica's. Still on Kim and Monica's. This is pretty much new rider stuff right here. Woo! Woo! I looked off the road. Don't look off the road. You go where you look. You look off the road, you go off the road. Kim and Monica still. Whoa. Here. Here. Berm. Turn. Woo. Ron is really moving along. He's just having a ball. And I'm pushing myself a lot harder than I should. Because I got a fellow behind me. That's the way group dynamics works. You wind up pushing yourself a little harder because you want to either keep up with the group or you don't want to have anybody behind you lag around. All those bikes we saw in the parking lot, I'm really shocked we haven't seen more. Okay, here's the road. Wow! You were screaming!
We'll take...
Okay, let's go to Coyote. We're gonna go up to the gravel pit, take a break. Okay, this is short timers. Ow. This is real high on the list of not for beginners.
But from this perspective, I'm like, I don't think so. So I'm going to try it.
You doing it?
I'm going to try it, Bill.
Okay, I'm recording. I know where the body's at. Come on. Hit a rock. Last time we were here, 3 people just came screaming through here and launched themselves off of it. I don't know how those guys did that. They hit that and they launched themselves. Woo! See that big rock flying toward me? Ron's taking risks, stretching his legs out. Okay, that counts as a crash. My butt left the seat. Let me make sure the... Whew, smell the gas. Nice. Good job, Blue. You kept going. I know you wanted to quit. Ooh. Ooh. Breathe. Okay, it counted as a crash. My butt left the seat.
Do you have any tape?
Tape?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have Panduit.
No.
Oh, no. I do not have any tape. Oh, the poor guy. He's owned that bike less than an hour. He brought it up here to break it in, figure out what he needs to do to modify it, and busted a fairing already. But you saw what we were climbing, and I fell over. And apparently I'm running, I think 18 horse. We were talking to him, that's a 250, 2024, fuel injected, two-stroke, two-cycle, I don't know what to call it. And I think he said it was running right around 34, 35 horsepower, something like that. So there's some serious horses underneath that broken cowling. Alrighty. Whoosh. I'm loving this mist. I wonder why that's staying on. Oh well. Oh, by the way, we are still on short timers. Yes, short timers has 3 legs, so we're doing 2 of them today. We're using this as a shortcut to get over to Langley's Legacy. Now, I'm going off of a list. I saw somebody posted a list of what's easy, what's hard up at Walker. And they listed a whole bunch of trails as easy. So my goal was to come up and see if anybody that wrote that list really knows what they're talking about, or if it's so out of date that it's pitiful. And I do know one thing for sure. It's very out of date because they listed Centennial Trail as easy. Oh, ow. Okay. Ha! And there's nothing, I repeat, nothing easy about Centennial Trail. Either lower or upper. So, Langley's Legacy was on that list for being easy. So let's go take a look at it. I smell gas. Oh, yep, we're almost there. I recognize that raw drop off. Oh, oh. Ah, you got wet.
Okay.
Look at that. Nope, this is not a beginner trail. Oh, yeah. I hit it too slow. This one's on me, Blue. Whew. Okay, make it 4 now.
Oh no.
Judy's grade. That sounded funny when it started. Like a whole bunch of clicking. Oh, bummer. Looks like a bird didn't make it. Might look like a bird of prey feathers. Tree in the way. Yep, you can tell I'm following a two-stroke, a two-cycle. Ow! Right across the face! Where's my clippers?
Okay.
Hey Ron, how come you didn't clip the one that went across my face? Okay, we just did a whole bunch of blackberry trimming. Ah! Ow! What was that? Holy mackerel! Copy! Kurt's Conundrum. Wonder if there's gonna be water in this hole up here. But oh, this one's empty. I have never seen this empty. Whoa! First time for me. Ugh. This is that back there is extremely steep. You just can't tell in the video. Woo-wee. Stay on the bike, Bill. The trench. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it a day. Falling over 3 times just sapped the energy out of me. Oh. What's going on? So it looks like the dirt is gradually getting worn off the sides and filling in the riverbed and making it a dirty bed. That'll get cleaned up when the water starts running down it again later this year. Aha! We found one of the trails we're going to be racing on. And they've cleaned it up. Well, it makes sense. This is basically the only trail that goes back down to the other side. Now, if you watch my videos on a regular basis, this is the trail that Ron and I spent quite a bit of time cutting blackberries on. Looks like when you bring in a whole crew, they do a hell of a lot quicker job than what we were doing. One blackberry at a time. Ooh, that smells good with all that fresh cut vegetation. Oh, look, I crashed here. Do I really memorize every place I've crashed? Why, yes, I do. Oh. And I've actually broke my bike right through here when I hit that stump. I think I busted off foot peg. I was going real fast and hit that stump with the foot peg. Whee! Well, we know which trail's going to be on the race.
Huh?
They're going to be using that trail for the race, too.